I'm Aleah. I'm the host of Collective Mind, and I'm gonna play some more Dofus.
Hi, it's Onyx again. I'm sorry I'm in so many videos.
I'm sorry I'm in so many videos.
No, you're supposed to be.
It's
but,
almost like we're both hosts.
Yes, I know, but also I've been blendy at times, but I don't like being on camera other times.
Yeah.
So go raw.
Okay, so let's see. What was I doing? I was going to talk to some more people, looks
Charlie's
like.
cheating on you with me.
Uh-oh.
She's getting attention from me.
That's not allowed. I'm not actually talking to you yet, because I need to make the other things first.
I missed. So what are we doing?
I'm talking to Fecaline the Wise quick.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna be... Well, first of all, knowledge of the past is a precious guide for those who walk the uncertain paths of the future. But history is not just a trove of information, it shapes our present. Introduce myself. Hello, Collective Ice Queen. Let me guess. You hope to seek out the Dofus and you want to learn more about them? Uh-huh. I don't deserve special praise. Many adventurers have already passed by here, and there will be many more. But there's something different about you. Maybe you'll be the one to finally reunite the six Dofus. I am known Norai? I have no idea what the future holds for you. What do you know about the primordial Dofus? Say what I know. Oh, thanks for leveling me up. I got a new spell.
Nice.
It's a fire AoE.
Oh. I suppose that's true.
Interesting. I see that Ganymede has already taught you some basics. The history of the Dofus is a colorful and remarkable one. The protectors of harmony in the world of 12 were reunited and safeguarded before being stolen, then found again and separated once more. Have you heard the legend of Errol? I have recounted his story in one of the library's books. I strongly recommend reading it. Okay, I'll look for the book. I'm gonna cheat. See which books I can click on.
That's not cheating.
I know.
That's how you
Well,
do
this
it.
is the wrong thing, but I'll read this too.
You press Y.
Uh-huh. For years, the celestial lands have trembled beneath the weight of Hargnok's hammer. But who really is this person that we call the Smasher? Although he's considered a brute, Hargnok doesn't have a bad heart. He was even useful, especially when something needed to be smashed. Obviously. Ears, tiles, houses, feet, anything. Okay. Armed with his jade hammer, brandishing authentic Dofus while shouting war chants, Hargnok loved putting on a show. He did all his own stunts and took pride in sending his opponents flying. Other than a certain taste for violence, Hargnok had a guilty pleasure, jam. He could gulp through enormous quantities. While one might condemn his excesses, the Smasher had a tendency to be oversensitive, so interrupting his snacking sessions was considered bad for your health. One fine day, Hargnok went down to explore a dungeon full of angry monsters. He never came back. Most think he was devoured by the Snoo Wolf, but some don't believe that. The Smasher would have been much too hard to digest. Interesting. And then
That is interesting. I've
here.
never actually read the quest dialogue before. Legitimately, I don't think I even did it when I first started playing because there was so much of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking
Makes a lot more
forward.
sense for some things now because I can connect those dots.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to reading these too, because I read some of them when I started my first character, but then I quickly stopped because I got overwhelmed by how much there was, but I'm gonna at least try to read all of it for this, so it should be fun, because they obviously put a lot of work into that text, so. And some of it's hilarious. The Legend of Errol, the Beauty, the Brave, and the Dragon. Okay. Young ladies and gentlemen who pay me the honor of reading these lines, I would like to propose an interlude whereby I tell you an old legend. For those of you who can read between the lines, it should tell you a lot about the history of the world. Once upon a time, a dragon named Bolgrot arrived in Amachna the Eternal. The young Errol, a fearless Eop, was the only one courageous enough to face the creature. Instead of reducing it to dust, and dust is an understatement, as he could easily have done, the dragon bowed down before the young knight and swore loyalty to him. Months went by. The two friends strolled across the fields, frolicking through the land of Amachna, making jokes, drank ice-cold beer in the sunshine. It was a curious sight to most people's eyes. After all, dragons and knights would usually be seen fighting to the death over a young lady. And to be more precise, the knight would like his lady pure and the dragon would like her charbroiled. Okay. As is often the case in myths and tales, Reich was not only young but also very handsome. That is often the case. Legend knows not whether he was rich or poor, but we can probably assume that he was anything but a lowly beggar. Anyway, one day he met Helsefine, a sorceress who also happened to be young and beautiful, and he fell madly in love with her. Yet, they didn't live happily ever after. Is there any justice in this world? Read on. Reich was very happy to be able to introduce his lady love to his friend Bolgrat. There was no way he could have guessed what was going to happen. The dragon, mad with jealous rage, killed sweet Helsefine and flew away, destroying everything in his path. Quite disruptive for the neighbors. Reich set off after the dragon. When he found him, the old friends confronted one another in a titanic fight. Reich's magic and weapons succeeded in bringing Bolgrat down, but the young hero was fatally injured in the battle and died shortly afterwards. Well, that's what you get for killing a dragon. That's when the story took a rather odd twist. Looking for an explanation for Bolgrat's rage, Amachna's wise men discovered 6 strangely colored eggs within the beast's entrails. They were genuine dragon eggs. The wise men had a feeling that these eggs would provide their bearer with a power that would make them the gods' equal. They took the decision to hide these terrible relics from the eyes of the world.
So, Bolgrat was a bad guy? Bolgrat was a bad guy?
Bolgrat was the dragon who had the 6 Dofus.
In his intestines.
Oh yeah, true.
So he ate them.
Very good point.
So he went mad with power. So he was a bad guy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I did not quite put that together.
Because, like, wow. Because, I mean, even still, even if he was going to lay an egg, he would have only laid one color, not all of them.
Yeah, and we already know the names of the dragons who laid the primordial Dofus anyway.
They told you that in the temple.
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright. Knowledge of the past is a precious guide for those who... We already read that. Bolgrat's gruesome fate shows that claiming the Dofus for yourself can lead to a descent into madness and even death. Finding the primordial Dofus is not a quest to be taken lightly. You should speak to some of the other souls who have dreamt of possessing the 6 Dofus. You could learn a lot from their experiences. Find an old hand, a stay-at-home cat, and an unlucky thief. You may have to stray from the village to find them, but Incarnam is not a big place. I'm sure you'll find them. Got it. And then I'll also get this XP. Nice. It's so little XP that levels you up at first.
Like, what's my total XP? I'm level 12, and I've only got 37,000 XP total.
Okay, so I have more people to talk to, but I also need to go to the lake area to fight some lake monsters.
I'm at the tailor shop. Where are you?
I'm about to talk to Oscar Cass, because he was straight down from me.
Oh, okay.
Alright. It will take as long as it takes, but ultimately I will reincarnate. All these days of wandering will just be a distant memory. What happened to you? Well, I gave up the ghost, as you might say. I fell into a trap and my body was reduced to ashes. I was hoping that the power of the phoenix could resurrect me, but it must be too early for me, or too late. So I just haunt various places and patiently bide my time. Well, I was literally a skeleton in everyone's closet. Over the years, I stole anything that could be stolen. Precious stones, family jewels, masterpieces, priceless relics. My last great heist was one of the Dofus.
Ah, surprise!
Hi. Nice
You
hat.
stole a Dofus? Let me have it.
If everything had gone to plan, I would be the new guardian of the Emerald Dofus by now. A powerful magician assured me I would succeed. I must have made an error of judgment at some point, but death won't stop me. What's that smell? Is that burning smell coming from you? Probably not. By the great sneak, it's back! It won't give me a moment's peace? Time I vanished. Flee, or it'll go for you too. Am I fighting the evil fire? Okay.
I'm here in case I can join. I can join!
Nice.
They say fight fire with fire.
Why are you doing close-up?
I don't know. Be gone! Hi.
I'm doing this on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So that I can do this.
Damage buff.
Mm-hmm. Well, damage buff didn't seem to matter all that much.
Well, yeah, it was an easy fight.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I don't have to talk to him again? No, okay. Oh, I need that.
Let's go fight some glutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on our glutes here. We're gonna have to go up though.
Yeah.
I'm at the hunter workshop.
I am at the fish place where I'm gonna make sliced gudgeon quick. Because it was right on the way. Alright.
Tis a good idea. I'll do that too.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 splash fountains right here.
Start the fight.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Are we doing elitist?
I mean, we can.
Okay. Oh, well, I didn't look at that before I used it. Oops. I actually can't reach it.
Yep.
Oh well. I think I could have reached it with a different spell, but it wouldn't have done much anyway, because I don't have any points in it. I also didn't allocate points, I just realized.
Nice.
But that's fine. I don't need to be strong. Oh, nice.
Sorry, I killed it.
It's okay. I didn't accomplish anything, but that's fine. Do we want to do individual fights or go find bigger groups?
Oh, there's a 3 group that just spawned.
Yeah, but it's 2 splash fountains, which I don't need more of.
This is true. We should just move over then.
Okay.
Because there's 2 little glutes and a flip-flop.
Nice.
Flip-flop. Flip-flop, flip-flop. I'm gonna stand here.
Okay.
That way I can just...
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could have buffed both of us, but I didn't think about it. And I could have still buffed myself, but I didn't think about it.
Fine.
I'm smart. I'm not used to this character yet.
You don't need to buff my damage on.
I want to. Especially since you're long range and you're going to be able to hit him way before I can.
I know, but I don't want to kill everything for you.
Well...
I'm doing this one and that's it.
Okay, fine.
Have fun. Bye. I was only doing one for the challenge. Plus, if I kill everything before you reach it, how are you going to learn your character?
Fine. I only have 1 spell that's even in my element, so...
Yeah, for now. I'm really tempted to shoot you.
Alright. So now I just need 2 flip-flops.
there's a bunch of single ones here. Do you want to do that or look for a bigger group?
We can do 2 single ones. I can't believe you're gonna let it hit me.
It went for me.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was gonna go for you.
Correct. I've made some money.
Nice. You want to just give it pushback against me?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk to the Carib captain again, but I'm gonna talk to 2 people along the way.
Okay.
Oh, I also have to examine that relic stone that's right there. Almost forgot. What?
You also need to craft the
Oh,
potion.
that's what's on this map. I'm smart.
I mean, both of those are there. The relic is there and the potion.
Yeah, but I was assuming that I had to talk to someone.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Examine the stone.
I'm gonna farm some wheat and stuff while you're doing that. Because I'm ahead of you, I think.
Sacrier's spikes. Long, long ago, the celestial archipelago of Incarnam was ruled by a perfect harmony. Such bliss greatly annoyed the devilish creatures that haunted the infernal Shustuf crust. The demons prepared an invasion, hoping to create a bit of disorder. One night, they unleashed themselves on Incarnam and started to wreak chaos. They gobbled all the gobbles, pulled the girl's hair, and plucked the boy's nose hair. Okay. They let off a multitude of fetid gases and thought it was funny. They urinated on the tavern walls and in the customers' pints. Oh god. Thousands suffered at the hands and other body parts of the demons. The young soul's cries reached the ears of the goddess Sacrier. The Scarlet Lady's blood began to boil. She ran all the way to Incarnam to allow her vengeful anger to flow free. At the goddess's will, the earth covered itself with jagged spikes and razor-sharp stones. It was as if the spine of the stone dragon who supports the archipelago was standing on end to chase off the intruders. Soon there was nowhere for the demons to put their feet, paws, or hooves down without feeling 1,000 shots of pain. Incarnam was just as inhospitable as the Shustuf crust. They decided to head home. Thanks to the goddess Sacrier's intervention, the archipelago was once again a calm and peaceful place, but its original harmony had been lost forever. Today, some of these rocky spikes still stick up from the ground, like pale thorns, silent witnesses to the great tumult that once shook the ground in Incarnam. Interesting.
Cool.
And now I get to talk to you. I think I've talked to you before.
Yeah, he's the first person you talked to.
Lycan the Survivor
What?
is his name.
The old dude with the hat?
Yeah, something like that. I love gazing at the clouds in the sky. It's very relaxing. I apparently want to learn more about him gazing at the clouds. After many years of seeking adventure, I decided to retire from that life. I've lived life to the fullest. I've plucked the peewees, hobbled gobbles, felled treecnids, and reduced crack rocks to dust. I've lived among the goblins and borks without succumbing to their irredeemable idiocy. I've defeated Lord Crow, fought against Pecky Pecky, and bashed the giant Kralov with a shovel. I've crossed the 2 different seas, and I don't know how to pronounce either of them.
Give it a try.
No. I've lost myself in the labyrinth of the Minotaur. I've succumbed to, but survived, Meloria, Miksheth, and Mixamoasis. Jeez. I've sold water to make a living and gone from market to market to make riches. I've gone undercover as a troll to liven up Djalian debates. Basically, I've been very busy. I think I deserved a little breather. Have you looked for the Dofus? Who do you take me for? An innocent little flower who has never gazed upon the glossy shell of a real dragon egg? I'll have you know I was this close to proudly displaying the 6 Dofus on my mantelpiece. Can you believe that? What didn't work out? Well, I found out that possessing the primordial Dofus could trigger the apocalypse, and as I've become rather fond of the world of 12, I didn't want to be responsible for its end. That's fair. I don't believe a word you say, though. What, you dare doubt my word? Return his stare. Narrows eyes before bursting into laughter. Okay. You're not easily fooled, I see. That whole end-of-the-world thing is just a tale to frighten off the naive ones. I'm pleased to see that you're not easily dissuaded. Good, but let me tell you one thing. The quest for the Dofus is the most wonderful adventure out there. The thrill is not in finding the dragon eggs, it's in searching for them. Spending days and nights trying to get my hands on the Dofus allowed me to meet fantastical creatures, to discover exotic lands, and to befriend valiant brothers in arms. That is worth more than any treasure. Good point.
Yeah.
Good luck, Collective Ice Queen. When you have found the 6 Dofus, come back and see me. We'll share a drink at Fatumi's Inn. The lemonade and Mimi milk will flow freely. You do get a lot of other fun things before the primordial Dofus, though.
Uh-huh.
So that's fun, at least.
Who's the cab captain?
I'm gonna quickly show the things to Frank Beanin, since that's also on the way. Show the products, and I leveled up. That seems perfect. When you've made all the items I asked for, we'll move on to the next tasks. I have finished. Good. Hunters also know how to make rejuvenating meals. If you want to learn more about their culinary art, you should talk to Butcher outside her workshop. Butcher. Now show me what you can do with a pick and an axe. A nice piece of particle board and some high-quality ferrite would prove you're no penguin. You'll need some ashwood, which you'll find in the forest. For the iron, you'll need to enter the Incarnam mines. The entrance to the tunnels is next to the pastures. To transform the raw materials into crafted items, you'll need the mold in the smith's workshop and the saw in the carver's workshop. Yep. And it is very hard to get iron in Incarnam. And kind of hard to get ashwood in Incarnam, too. But I think you gave me a bunch already.
Yeah, I did. It's 2 of the most fought-over resources, just because they take a little bit longer to respawn. And you need them for this one in larger amounts than just, like, 1 fish or whatever.
I'm actually also gonna grab the fields relic thing. Okay, another long read. Ecaflip's die. Chance, luck, karma, and destiny. Ecaflip rules over all these mysteries. Inside his chambers in Inglorium, the King of Fortune spends his time on strange games, placing completely reckless bets and challenging the other gods to tournaments with lengthy, complicated rules. They say that one evening, when the divine nectar had been flowing freely, Ecaflip started a long game of cards with the big foamy bear, the goddess Pandawa? Okay. There wasn't just any old trifle at stake. The loser would have to complete a task of the winner's choosing. For beings with godly powers, a favor is an invaluable thing, worth far more than mere jewels or precious items. That makes sense. The game was nearing its end, and the 2 adversaries were neck and neck. The last leg would decide everything. Once the cards had been dealt out, Ecaflip and Pandawa examined their hands, their faces remaining expressionless. Then the goddess laid her cards out on the table, revealing 3 identical cards, queens. Ecaflip smoothed his whiskers, appearing to hesitate. He rolled a die, murmuring, "Evens I lose, odds she wins." The die rolled off the table and disappeared in the thick curls of smoke shrouding the room. Ecaflip's face was impassive for a moment, and then he announced that he had lost. He threw his cards up in the air. A 5 of clubs and a 2 of spades landed face up on the table, but the other 3 vanished. Did the big T's really lose the game that night? The only people who can answer that question are those who found the missing cards. Interesting.
Wait.
What?
What were the cards that he had? Oh wait, I can look at it myself.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, you're good. I'm gonna talk to the Carib captain. But
5 of clubs and 2 of spades. He won!
yeah.
Yeah, because there's the dice and the cards on the floor. On the ground. They're stuck in the ground. There's a 6 of hearts, 3 of diamonds, and a 4 of diamonds. So he had a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
He had a straight.
Okay, Carib captain, what now? The glutes will no longer be a problem. Excellent work. Are you ready for a new assignment? Don't worry, this time you'll stay dry. You've already shown the field spirits that staying there for eternity is not the best use of their time. Now I want you to do the same with the gobbles in the pasture. All they do is graze the same spot without moving on. You need to show these mutton-headed beasts the way forward. Okay, I will hunt spirits in the pastures. But I'm going to very quickly go talk to the stay-at-home feline first. Sorry. It's right there.
I know. It's okay.
Alright, Rysk. The sound of a violin, the taste of mealy milk, the scent of varnished wood makes much more sense.
The taste of varnished wood?
The scent of varnished wood. That's what gives this place its charm. I feel at home here. I spent some time in the world of 12, but I ended up back here. A life of adventure was not for me. I prefer playing cards while listening to Elton John.
Elton
Good
John.
job. Did you look for the Dofus? Let me guess, you want to know where to find them, right? Well, there was a time when I went in search of those famous dragon eggs. I found out that the Dofus were in the hands of fearsome creatures. Dark Vlad, the Minotaur, Soft Oak. I confess I'm not very brave. I couldn't see myself exploring dungeons that would make a Eop shake with fear, so I set my sights a lot lower. I threw the dice to find out which way to go, and here I am in Incarnam. What, you've never just trusted in chance? Oh, I do it all the time. Here, let's give it a go. Come on, don't worry. There's nothing to be scared of. My dice aren't cursed or poisoned. I wasn't worried about that until you reassured me. 2 plus 2, which makes 4. That's the number of elements in magic. I would say your destiny is favorable, given the nature of the Dofus. Take this as motivation for your quest. Thanks. What did you give me? I don't know what she gave me, but that's fine.
It should say in the chat.
It just says I lost the dice, and that the quest was updated. Well, maybe what she gave me was encouragement?
Maybe? Or like the fortune telling?
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna talk to Feckeline the Wise again.
Rude.
You're inside the library. That's right.
I'm joking, you're not rude.
I know. I've spoken to the Dofus Seekers. As you may have noticed, some are not easily discouraged, while others hesitate at the slightest difficulty. And then there are those for whom the search for the Dofus is merely an excuse to push themselves to the limits. I leveled up. Heroes' travelers often lead them to far-off and exotic places. Heroes' travels. That makes more sense. Some of which are highly dangerous and impossible to come out from unscathed. Have you ever heard of Hargnak? His story is known throughout Incarnam. It is said he acquired several dragon eggs, but despite all that power, he came up against more powerful forces than himself. Hargnak was devoured by the fearsome Snowwolf, a beast with needle-sharp teeth that lives in the depths of Incarnam. No one knows what became of Hargnak's Dofus. Maybe they are still in the beast lair? I'm ready to go check. The monster is said to dwell in an ancient tomb. Corpsort the Gravedigger could probably tell you more. You'll find him in the cemetery, but be careful. The creatures that lurk among the graves are not the friendliest. If you want to know more about Hargnak's story, there is probably an old manuscript somewhere in the library. I'm sure it will satisfy the curious. Yep, that's what I read earlier.
Corpsort the Gravedigger. He sorts the corpses.
Got it.
come left one?
Yes. I can.
For no reason.
Nice. You want to come in line with me?
I can't reach that. Can we do the challenge? Scan team?
Oh,
Don't we use something more than once for the fight?
sure.
I'm aware it's using your off element. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nice.
Wow, you got the boots and the amulet drop.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Can I have the boots?
Why? Wait, I might be able to put some of that stuff on.
Uh-huh.
I can definitely do the amulet.
It's not really worth doing. Honey.
Well, it's cuter.
Maybe, but it gives you a summon and negative crit, and you don't do either of those right now.
Oh, I'll do the other amulet.
Yeah. And the boots.
I can't wear the boots yet. Nice.
Have to get you in range. Wow, you don't even power buff me for that? I see.
I don't think I could hit it and buff you.
No, you couldn't. But I see how it is.
Uh-huh.
Just over there.
You do see how it is. That you don't need to be buffed and my priority is going to be killing enemies.
Wow.
Even though I would argue these enemies are totally innocent and doing nothing wrong.
No, we're helping them cross over.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
That's what the quest is.
I can reach with that. I can reach with that. Oh yeah, which brings me right next to it. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
But now
I don't have
any.
line of sight.
Sorry.
It's fine. It moved the right way, so now I can get line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
You got the boots again!
Now I'll give you one. Come here.
Are you Chance?
No, I'm agility.
Oh.
I don't need that, but thanks.
I don't know. Maybe it's better than the one you have. I don't need those because I got adventure
Okay.
stuff for those. Where'd you go? Oh, you're still here.
I'm already good to talk to the Carib Captain, but I need to find a relic first, which I bet is up one.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually gonna go a roundabout way.
Yeah, you're gonna
Since
go...
I have the stuff, I'm gonna go make the two things, talk to the guy again, and then talk to the Carib Captain.
Mm-hmm. Also, don't forget to pick up the one quest at the top for the paint, dye, whatever.
I think I did.
I don't think it shows up on the map. And I doubt...
I'll double check. Alright, Fecca's Staff and Shield. Once upon a time, there was an artist who lived in Incarnam. One day, as he was sketching the clouds around the celestial archipelago, the goddess Fecca passed by. Curious, she looked over the painter's shoulder and complimented his work. I really like your work. Could you draw me a gobble, please? I'll frame it and hang it above the door at my divine sheep barn. Painting animals wasn't really the artist's specialty. He preferred still lifes and pastoral landscapes, but since he didn't want to upset Fecca, he did as she asked. The goddess studied the result carefully. Your gobble looks very ill. I don't think he'll survive the winter. Draw another one. The artist drew another one. That's not a gobble, that's a mastigob. His tusks are huge. Once again, the artist redid his drawing, but just like all the others, it wasn't right. That one's even older than an enotroph. I want a gobble with a long life ahead of him. At the end of his patience, the artist scribbled one last drawing and showed it to the goddess. That's the box. The gobble you want is inside it. The painter grinned and waited to see Fecca's face light up before such a revolutionary approach to art. Instead, the High Shepherdess frowned, put down her aegis, stuck her crook in the ground, and rolled up her pure virgin wool sleeves. Then she gave the vile crook who dared to mock a goddess the beating of his life. Oh! The story doesn't say what became of the disrespectful artist, but Fecca's rage was such that she forgot to take her things with her when she left, unless she left her staff and her shield there as a warning to others. Jeez.
I wonder if that's the artist that's over there.
Yeah, maybe. He's in the top right corner, right?
Uh-huh.
Then yeah, I talked to him already.
Cool. Let's go get those. Because they're in the mines, which are close by.
Okay.
You're okay.
Hi.
Hi. There's a group of 3 right here.
Nice.
That one goes first, so I'm gonna come over here. You might not want to stand there. You can. I'm not saying you can't. I said you might not want it, just because that one goes first.
Nice.
This one's all yours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't kill it yet. I am agility, right? Yes. I also have... I have 15 points to put in, so
Yeah.
I'm smart.
I mean, it always does a buff on its first turn, the mushroom does, where it reduces damage by 7, which is quite a bit for, like, early level people.
Yeah.
Also, we got the things we needed.
Nice.
So we can go turn it in.
Well, while I was in there, I should have... It's fine.
For what? Iron?
Yeah.
I have some. Do you
No,
need
I know,
some?
but just generally. Also, so that I can start leveling up my miner, but...
It's easier
okay.
to do that outside of Incarnam.
This is
and
true.
I would argue that if we have the iron we need, we should leave the rest of it for others.
That's true.
Because it is such a pain in the butt.
I leveled up again. I'm gonna translate again. You brought me what I needed and even a bit more. I can now smoke a little to find some inspiration. Thank you, my patron. That's exciting.
Did we just provide
Farewell.
you with drugs?
Apparently.
Oh my god.
I didn't anticipate that, but, you know.
I've literally never read his texts. Just gave an old guy drugs to paint with. It's 'cause he's gonna trip. Oh my god.
So I make 1 ferrite. And then I go down to...
Jesus.
and make 1 particle board. And then I apparently have a quest I haven't picked up to the left of this, so I'm gonna grab that.
Oh, is that the Incarnam pancake one?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought you
It's Telma Faker. I used to trade local products for a pile of knickknacks in the hope I could sell them again in Astro, but it wasn't much of a moneymaker. Nowadays, I help my sister Holly build trade on the Celestial Island. Do you have any errands for me? Oh my, well that depends. Are you a good cook by any chance? I apparently like to put buns in the oven. Let me explain. My sister has tasked me with preparing a dessert that won't cause food poisoning. She knows that I'm an atrocious chef, but I wanted to show her that I'm not as bad as all that. I started to make something relatively simple, an Incarnam pancake, but it hasn't worked, even though I followed the recipe to the letter. I'll make it for you. You read my mind. I'll give you the list of ingredients I received from Freshly Baked. Got it. It's supposed to be a secret recipe, so I trust you not to share it with everybody. Got it. And I will remember to actually consult the recipe.
Which, looking at the recipe, I understand why it'd be toxic.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Now I go over one and up one to turn in the particle board and ferrite.
Do you want to craft the things? Oh wait, you're not on that step. Never mind, I'm done.
What do you mean I'm not on that?
You're not on that step for the quest. The next quest you get from him is crafting the equipment.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. I'm real good at this game.
It's okay.
And I have no problems whatsoever with memory.
Mm-hmm.
Or any disorders that cause it.
Got it.
Or attention or concentration.
Got it.
What do you got?
I totally believe you. I'm talking to Frank B. Nin.
Wow.
You seem to have mastered the art of transforming raw materials, but do you know how to make more complex items? We'll see, shall we? I want you to craft a full outfit. The Boon set is a classic. Many adventurers over the years have worn it. You'll just want to make it a little more, how shall I put it, contemporary. Okay. It comprises 6 different items: an amulet, a ring, a pair of sandals, a belt, a cape, and a hat. You'll need to demonstrate your jewelry, cobbling, and tailoring talents to craft all that. Okay, what do I need? You'll need a bit of everything. Harvesting crops shouldn't cause you any trouble, but you'll need to fight Incarnam's creatures for the rest, unless you'd rather pass by the markets. What about the markets? When they aren't used, raw materials drive trade. They may be sold by small merchants or entrusted to the market representative who puts them up for sale for a fee. The marketplace is just over there. You can go see for yourself. Got it. But, before I do that, do I have everything for the Incarnam pancake?
I don't know.
I don't
You
know if I
should
have
have-
enough gobble slobber and such.
You should. I have extra.
Okay. But I'm gonna talk to Carib Captain first. Sorry.
How about it? No, it's fine. While you're up there, I'm gonna meet you at the barn.
What?
I'm gonna meet you at the baking shop barn thing.
Got it. Alright, I completed my mission. Level 10!
Nice!
And I got a new spell that looks like it will be useful.
Intimidation?
Oh.
Yep.
And it's only 2 AP, which is really nice.
Correct. You can use it twice, does some pushback damage, and also hits in your best element, so it's adaptable to whatever build you take.
Yeah, so it repels the target, 2 cells. Okay, cool.
It can also help you line stuff up now. So, like, since your agility, it'll help you, like, maybe push something back, and then you can multi-hit crit shit things.
Got it.
Multi-hit crit shit. Sorry.
Well, hiring you is certainly one of my better ideas. You've proven yourself capable enough of confronting the spirit abbeys loitering around the forest. They take a wicked pleasure in tormenting the spirit fires. It's time to do something about them, otherwise they will only get bolder and start playing nasty tricks on the villagers. Tabbies. Got it.
Spirit tabbies.
Uh-huh.
Spirit kitties.
Yep. Put points in, which I never remember to do.
What points? You have points? This is a first.
I'm coming over to craft the Incarnam pancake.
I'm standing in front of the thing to craft the Incarnam pancake. I have everything to craft the Incarnam pancake, except for the wheat.
Oh, I have it.
Wow.
I have it all,
Okay.
so I'm good.
I ran all the way over here
I'm
to
sorry.
help you craft it, and you had everything?
I didn't know if I had it or not.
No, I know, it's okay. I'm not actually mad. Or am I? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
You're really cute.
I'm sorry. I'm not cute. I'm weird. I'm Chaos Incarnate. go fight spirit tabbies.
I have all the things I need to make both of those, so I'm gonna do that quick.
Oh, okay. If not, I probably have extras so you can make the rest of it.
Cool.
Cool. You made it.
Why do I have 2 of those?
Because I gave you some.
Oh. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Come on, let's go craft the rest.
Oh, okay.
To the tailor workshop. Because anything you don't have, I should have extra of. And I've already crafted mine, so
Yeah.
I can just...
I'm going straight down first to talk to Incarnam Pancake Lady.
That's rude.
Because then it's just one to the left to do the next thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you lady. We have your pancake for you. I may have already done the jam step.
Well, it doesn't look too bad, does it? But maybe it's a bit on the dry side. I believe Bablera makes a delicious jam. Would you be so kind as to ask her for some? She works at the library. Got it.
Do you want to fight the Tiger-Mist, and Arrowcat while we're here?
Sure.
Because we're on the map with a group of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Start the fight. Can you stand in the corner?
Yep.
Thanks. Because then I can just...
Don't reduce range of enemies.
Great. It's not like the very first spell I have reduces their range.
Oh, now I don't think I can reach you with it. I'm sorry.
It's fine, honey.
I just feel bad.
I can tell by how much you forget it every time.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding.
I have forgetting disorders too.
I'm aware. I'm not serious, baby. Baby.
Now I'm buffing you this time, see?
Okay, you're also killing me.
Yeah.
You're gonna get smacked.
I can't reach it now. But I'm gonna buff myself again, and I should have done that before running, because I should have known I couldn't reach it. Because then I could have buffed you twice.
Okay. It's a significant damage buff. It's 10 damage for 4 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's pretty significant for early on. Do you care if I kill it?
No.
Okay. You buff me and I kill him from afar.
Okay.
Gonna go make the stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna go make
Okay.
this stuff.
Live or work? What do you need?
I didn't need anything for the boots.
Muffin belt?
Muffin belt.
Might have to scroll down a little.
Got it. I'm good.
Nice. And then the sewing machine? Because that's in here too.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly looks like an arcade machine.
I'm good for the hat.
Flood. And the cape.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you got that too. Nice. I think that's the whole set.
Yes, it is.
So now we can head up and talk to the dude, because he's straight up from here. That boon set will be your best things to wear. Adventure, honey.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have the adventurer's amulet and boots, right?
Yes.
Okay. The adventurer set gives you more elemental stats.
Mm-hmm.
The boon set gives you a little bit less element, like 2 or 3 per element, for more wisdom. The adventure set doesn't give you any wisdom, the boon set does, so it's up to you for...
I'm doing like a mix and match thing,
focusing
on just the ones that give me agility.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping to max out the agility, if I can, from the early stuff.
Let me see if any of these things are agility. No, these ones aren't.
Talk to you again. I made it. And I got to level 11.
Nice.
I've finished. You have just one more final test. Any respectable fighter chooses their weapon with utmost care. It would be unthinkable to challenge a dungeon keeper with some old rusty blade. It's not just a matter of practicality, but also of prestige. A hero needs a heroic weapon. Okay. The best weapons are crafted by carvers and smiths. There are workshops in Incarnam. You should acquaint yourself with these professions. A lumberjack hatchet and a half wand will suffice to show you've learned the basics. Okay?
Wow.
While you're here, and to conclude your skills testing, I want you to craft a key for Cardoram's crypt. Handymen know the secrets to opening dungeon doors. Adventurers who learn these secrets will have a considerable advantage over their competitors. Okay.
Cue me, who literally runs around on my sock career, literally just punching things to death because I think it's funny that I can without a weapon.
Yep. I'm talking to the jam person quick.
Okay. Taste the jam, please.
Hello, Collective Ice Queen. So how is the life of a hero? I hope you take the chance to relax during your visit to Incarnam. Running around adventuring must be exhausting. I'm not really relaxing.
Isn't anybody ever relaxing?
I mean, technically I'm relaxing in real life, but my character is doing a lot of work. Although I'm one of the Nin family, I just want to lead a quiet life. Managing an artisan corporation is not the life for me. When I'm bored, I help Feckeline do a bit of sorting in the library archives. Can I have some jam? Have you heard about my homemade jam? It's creating quite the stir all over Incarnam. I'd be happy to give you some in exchange for some nettles. Here's the nettles. Promises are promises. Here, a pot of homemade jam. Many would fight over that. Thanks. Should I try to craft some stuff, or should I fight some things while I'm here? Or no,
You're not in the right spot.
I'm not in the right spot.
Right spot to fight, but here. I was looking at weapons because I was gonna see if there's any low-level ones that I would want. And this bow does air damage. So
and it's a hunting weapon.
Yes,
Nice.
so it'll benefit from agility, and early on we can get some meat for you. But like this will also give you a semi-ranged attack.
Yeah.
And it was super cheap to make, so whatever. But that'll help out with you being too far away. And it does decent damage, especially if it gets buffed by your spell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go craft a couple things.
Craft them things. Do you have enough stuff to make them?
I'm pretty sure I have enough stuff to make everything except the key. Lumberjack hatchet right there. And then carving bench. Make the half loaf. And then go out here, and I do have to go one to the left. Although, are you here?
Yeah. Can you
Should
come
we
to
fight
1
some
negative
stuff?
2?
Yeah, that's where I'm going anyway.
Cool. There's a good group of these. And there's also a good group of acro cats.
Are we doing scanty?
If we can.
Okay. We should be able to. Because you can do stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh, I killed it already. Okay. Then I can't use my 2 thing. My 2 AP spell that I just got.
Do you want to test it out?
I don't know. Kinda.
There you go.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Cool.
You got the
Oh, that's right.
ring
And I got
too?
meat out of it because I'm wearing...
And you got the ring.
Nice.
Man,
Might
you are
be better
so
than one of the
lucky.
rings I'm wearing.
Yeah,
It is.
definitely. Like, at the very least, the +1.
Yeah.
Man, you are incredibly lucky. You've gotten all of the equipment drops up to now.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting so much stuff. I'm gonna hand over the pancake and jam.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
You can just X out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to talk to them. I'm sorry, I thought we were doing the fight because there was the acrocats, which was the last thing we
you're
needed.
right.
My bad.
You're right, I forgot. Duel. Okay, we can do duel. You want to take the 2 acrocats, and I'll take the other thing, the tigramus?
Try. Oops, why did I walk here? This was dumb. Now I gotta do this. And I'll get that one. It's closer to you. Hey, you can buff me now.
Yep.
I did it. I planned it. Totally. It wasn't just luck. I planned everything. I was planning this whole time. Not really. No.
Nice.
You got 2 rings! I
You
swear
want
you're
one?
getting every single drop. How much chance do you have?
Not much.
What's your prospecting at? It's at 103. Mine's at 102. I haven't gotten a single gear drop, and you've gotten every single one. What the fuck? Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't saying you had to give me one.
I know,
like,
but I had 3, so...
I'm just flabbergasted, because, like, how? How do you do this?
Now I'll hand over the pancake and pot of jam. Feast your eyes on this. The jam looks delicious. I'm gonna taste it. Dips a finger in the jar, then brings it to her lips.
Taste the jam.
Starts to cough violently. Oh, okay, I'll taste it. Yeah. It tastes like the stuff found between Truel's toes. Okay, cool. Level 12.
And you're green now.
Yuck, that's disgusting. I think I'm gonna barf. I'm gonna stick with the pancake, I think. You keep the jam. Maybe you'll find someone or something that'll appreciate it. Uh-huh. Alright. And I can't do the other thing on this map.
Nope, but we can go do the Carib Captain part.
Yes.
And you can turn in your half-loaf and lumberjack axe on the way.
I can, but I'm not done because I have to do the
That's
keys
true, so
still,
there's no point.
so it won't matter.
I'll meet you.
Wait, hold on. I need to find one of the relics over here. I forgot.
It should be right here, this apple.
Where?
Down. Oh, left one. Sorry. I didn't realize you went sideways.
Gotcha. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Ooh.
Cross Appy? 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 Okay. One day, as she walked through the forest of Incarnam with the young soul, the great huntress heard a thunderous voice calling her name. The god Eop rose up from nowhere amidst the trees. He was on his way back from battle and seemed in a belligerent mood, as usual. He proposed a friendly fight, the winner of which would earn the unconditional devotion of the soul who was walking with the goddess. Kra had no desire at all to test her strength against this brute, whose stench of blood and sweat was unnerving to say the least. All the same, she wasn't one to turn down a challenge. She picked up an appy which had fallen from a tree and asked Eop to put it anywhere he liked. If the goddess managed to hit the appy with an arrow, she would win the young soul's devotion. Eop knew how accurately Kra could handle her bow, so he decided to complicate matters by placing the appy on the young soul's head, thus testing her courage. If the arrow missed the target, the young soul would be reborn as a disciple of Eop. The bearded god took up position to the west of the forest, which is where he placed the appy. The eagle-eyed goddess then shot 4 arrows all at once, one for each of Incarnam's winds. So, did Kra win the battle? Did Eop cheat at the last moment? What became of the young soul? Relics are the only proof we had that the challenge ever took place, but everyone knows that the great huntress arrows never miss their target. Cool. go talk to the Carib captain. I'm gonna just grab this other relic since I'm right here.
Pandawa's pint?
Pandawa's tankard.
Oh, tankard.
At the Incarnam Tavern, the landlord offers a drink to any passing souls. Some clients are surprised to discover he doesn't serve beer. The reason for this is simple. His barrels have been condemned to emptiness since the bamboo lady visited his establishment. One hot summer's day, Pandawa herself entered the pub, much to the owner's surprise. The goddess approached the bar with an unsteady gait and ordered beer until my thirst is quenched, holding out an enormous tankard. Once she'd gulped down all the beer in the barrel in just a few chugs, Pandawa ordered the landlord to serve her everything he had in his cellar. Astounded by the turn of events, the owner agreed. Once the stocks had been emptied, the goddess decided to drain the future reserves. She drank all the beer that was supposed to be served to his clients for the next 1,000 years. Her thirst was temporarily quenched, so Pandawa burped loudly, thanked the dumbfounded innkeeper, then left just as she had come, zigzagging. She left her tankard behind her. Since that day, the only drinks served in Incarnam Inn have been lemonade and Mimi milk. Interesting. And I can't talk to you yet because I haven't actually made the key. I'm going to talk to Carib Captain. Finished with the spirit tabbies. You've shown yourself to be more than up to the tasks I've given you. It's time to move on to more serious matters. I received a report about a power-hungry Osamotus attacking young adventurers. I feel it's time she was taught a lesson, and you'll be the one to teach it. Her name is Cruella Atrocious.
Cruel Atrocious?
Cruel Atrocious, yeah. And you'll find her in the south of the forest.
Oh, Cruel and Atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Click on me and join me. Save you some time walking.
Join.
Oop. Teleporting to me.
Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not helping you.
Oh, you're not helping me?
No.
Okay.
You got this.
I don't remember giving you permission to talk to me. You're lucky. I've already whipped several adventurers today. Now scram before I whip myself into another frenzy. I'm gonna challenge you to a duel.
I also can't help you. Don't forget to assign your points.
I think I did. Well, that might have been last level. Who knows? I pulled myself closer and then pushed you away.
Mm-hmm.
But I did some damage in the meantime, so at least there's that.
And a little shield.
Mm-hmm. Man. Okay, it's fine. I can do this. Because I don't have to fight her summons, right?
You don't have to, but like they're gonna hurt you as long as they're alive.
No, I know. But she walked right next to me, so now I'm fine.
Oh, it's dead now.
Mm-hmm. Because then I could hit both of them with my power-up thing. I really like that spell. And I'm glad it's agility, because I wanted to go agility first anyway.
You know the only downside about the EOP is that they don't get another agility spell for a little while.
Hmm. Alright.
I'm gonna go turn that in.
Yes. I'm gonna go turn that in. I might talk to, or no, I'll do that after because I haven't done Way of Souls creatures yet, have I?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So that's probably next. So I'll talk to turn it in again after the Carib Captain. Now I'm level 13. Modesty is highly regarded among the militia. We are not in this for the glory. We serve only to protect the citizens of Incarnam. Your service to the Caribs will soon be over, but before you leave on your own quest, I have a final mission for you. Okay? The most dangerous area of Incarnam is the cemetery. Huh. I really don't have to fight anything in Way of Souls? Okay. A curse was put on the area, and corpses have been rising from the dead ever since. They have transformed into Schaefers. Their souls are still linked to Externum, the land of the dead. They are not yet ready to rejoin the land of the living, and yet there they are, threatening the safety of the Celestial Island's inhabitants. Okay. Last night, a Schaefer crept into Carla Fabergeg's, as in Fabergé egg, her workshop. It stole a bag of jewels. A militiaman spotted it as it made its escape. Apparently it had one eye. It could be the remains of Percy Klops, a bandit with a sinister past. It is probably hiding out in one of the cemetery's tombs. You're tasked with retrieving the jewels and returning some Schaefers to their coffins while you're at it. Okay. Okay. I found the relics. Some of the stories you've read are probably only parables for the pious, but that doesn't matter. They still provide valuable information and show us the paths we need to follow. The cosmos is so big, it's very easy to lose yourself. Once you're in the world of 12, take the time to look around you. Pay attention to the tales the old stones tell. Savor each detour on the path to your destiny. Okay. It's an incredible and fascinating place. There are fortified cities, impenetrable jungles, rocky plateaus ravaged by winds, snow-covered plains, beaches of fine white sand. You may encounter magnificent creatures, terrifying monsters, valiant warriors, and double-crossing rogues. It's a world of adventure and opportunity, paradise for those that seek the life of a hero. In short, you'll never be bored there. Can't wait. Master Senshin's celestial portal will take you there when you're ready. But if you want a glimpse of what's waiting for you, go and see Galilei and Dr. Sees Me. You'll find them in the north and south of Incarnam. Tell them I sent you. They'll show you some of the most picturesque sights in the world of 12. Well, I think I'm gonna actually save that for next time. So next time we'll get a glimpse of the world of 12, and we will go to the cemetery and do our first dungeon. So that'll be a lot of fun. But this has already been a kind of long video, so I'm gonna leave it there. But thank you so much for watching, and remember to go in the description and check out our Discord and our Etsy shop, and like and subscribe and ring the bell and all those fun things. And yeah, bye!
Bye!